Hey YouTube, this is Mossy Oak, and today I am uploading a solo world record strategy on Town. Now, Town is a very simple survival map with 5 perks on solo and 2 mystery box spawns. However, the zombie spawning is rather quick. You take fall damage when you jump down from the second story floors. There is fire all over the terrain, and not to mention that the zombies on fire explode to cause even more damage. With that being said, it can be very difficult to see the high rounds. However, what I'm going to do will hopefully show you guys how to pass the rounds both safely and quickly. I'm starting with part 1 of this strat, which will explain how to go through the lower rounds. I'm doing this because all other world record videos out there are really only showing footage of the super high rounds that they are killing zombies on. That personally does no good to me because the hardest part, in my opinion, is getting through the 30s and the 40s. So this video is pertaining to the getting started part of any solo leaderboard. If anyone watching has no problem getting into the 40s, you still might want to see what I'm doing and maybe take some tips, and if that's a little bit easier than what you're doing, great. Okay, so when I start Town, I grab the M14 straight away just because it's very effective for headshots up until the later teens, and whenever you need ammo, it's only $250, so it's not like it's breaking the bank. From there I will headshot all the zombies, up until about round 4, and at round 4 you're going to have enough money to buy the door at the top of the jug staircase and then buy jug. And buying jug at round 4 is really nice because it allows you to be a little more lenient with the zombie slapping you, and it protects you from the windmill slaps. After you have jug, what I like to do is save up a quick $2,000 and buy double tap. Double tap's really nice, that helps out on the headshots, and also later in your strategy it's going to help out with the Mark II. After I buy double tap, I'll use the M14 up to about round 10, just headshotting zombies. And then after about round 10, I'll upgrade the Mustang and Sally so I can just kill the zombies a little bit quicker. Killing the zombies quicker on the low rounds is what you're going to want to do because most of your time is going to be spent on the high rounds that you're trying to get to. After I have bought my Mustang and Sally's, what I'll do is I'll finally get stamina up, and then I'll open the door to the bar and get quick revive. For this strategy, I don't buy speed cola, and the reason being is because you don't want that door open where the bank is at for transit, just because there's too many zombies coming out of that room, and when you're running your laps for this strategy, the zombies coming out are just another added risk that's going to let you go down. So once I get all my perks, I will start running the zombies similarly to what I would in the later rounds. The reason for running the zombies so early is because you want to acclimate yourself to the difficulty of the zombies. This way, if you run the same lap on round 15 as you do, say, round 53, you will be more likely to stay up on your feet. I know there are a lot of zombie players out there that like to use the Mustang and Sally's and just blow away zombies up into the 20s, but when the zombies get too strong to kill them quickly, they go down because they don't know how or where to run. So what I do is I start every round at the top floor of the bar. What this is going to do is make all the zombies spawn everywhere except from the stamina up side. And this is really crucial when training the zombies because you have the advantage of having all the zombies behind you already. And then all you have to do is horseshoe the zombies in the stamina up area. Horseshoeing the zombies is a term that I like to use when you know all the zombies are behind you, are coming from one direction, and you just go from one side to another side in the shape of a horseshoe. This is something that I always try to do when I'm playing zombies because it's a lot safer than going in circles and having the risks of zombies spawning weird and getting you messed up. So every map that you go and you play into, try to look for an area that you can horseshoe zombies from a nice spawn. Once I have gathered up all the zombies at stamina up, I will take them out past the bar to kill them. There are a couple reasons for this. One, running the zombies through the street allows them to straighten into a nice line, which makes headshots or explosive kills relatively easy. The second reason for taking the zombies out to kill them is because I personally don't like killing zombies where I train them. This is because the spawning is too fast, and eventually there's going to be a sketchy walker or a sketchy spawn that is going to get even the best players in the world to go down. So for that reason, I always take them out to the bar, kill them there, and then I will turn to my left, go back to stamina up, and already there's only going to be a couple spawning there, but most of the zombies are going to be behind you. All you need to do, continue doing the horseshoe, and within about 20 seconds everything's going to be right there, ready to go again. Now up until about round 25 you can use whatever you want to drop the zombies. In this game I had a little fun and ran with the upgraded war machine. Nevertheless, you want to start shopping for a Mark II, and preferably have one by round 25. Having the Mark II by round 25 isn't necessary by any means, but it will allow you to pass the rounds really quickly without having the mess of crawlers or ammo problems. That brings me to my next point, the Mark II. The Mark II is a key to this map. The gun allows you to blow through the rounds without any risk from crawlers and without ammo problems into the later 50s. However, you have to use this gun conservatively. I've seen many players just shooting the entire clip into a train on round 20. And let me be the first to tell you that there is no need for shooting an entire clip with the Mark II until the late 60s. This gun is powerful enough to drop zombies with very few rounds fired. What I do is I take the train out of stamina up and I shoot 2 bursts right into their domes. That's it. A total of 6 shots will kill anywhere from 11 to 17 zombies. The best thing about this gun is that it's effective into the later 50s, so I will only be firing 2 bursts the whole time and not having to worry about max ammos. Something that everyone should realize about the Mark II is that it damages every zombie. So if you don't drop everyone in the train, that's okay. Just hoard up another spawn and repeat. A good rule of thumb is don't shoot unless there's about 15 zombies or more in a train. This way you're really maximizing the damage that you're putting out. A few things to keep in mind while you're running this map. There are walkers. When I run at stamina up, I always look out for them because you want to know where they're at all times. You don't want to go out of stamina up with your back turned shooting the zombies and then having one hit you from behind. So what I do is I run the horseshoe at stamina up until all 5 or so walkers are there. Then I will take them out. This takes a little bit more time, but it's also lessening the risk factor of going down. Another nice advantage about this strategy is being able to pick up the perk drops. After you shoot 2 bursts with your Mark II, you can just cut to the left and grab your perks. I will show more about grabbing them in the next part, but I recommend that for nukes you grab them and then go into the bar. This way all the zombies dying are going to spawn away from the stamina up. And that is really everything up until about round 40. I would recommend that around 40 you start trying to get EMP grenades and a hammer. You won't be running into ammo problems, but getting EMPs now will take the stress out of getting them later. The hammer will be for insta-kills, and you'll find out in the next video that capitalizing on insta-kills will save a lot of time in the long run. I really hope this video helped, guys. In the next part I will go over how to get to 70 and add a few more tips for the strategy. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this met expectations and fulfilled what I was trying to accomplish here. Feel free to drop a like or a comment if you have some more input, or I'd appreciate subscribers. And I'll see you on the next video. I'm going to let this one run and you can see what I'm all doing.